All right, welcome to the channel. This is Clarity Empress, the Empress of Clarity, here to come with a some live donation readings in a collective. I hope everyone is doing well. Please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Comment in the comment section or the chat and let me know if the reading itself is resonating with you. Hey girl, thank you, girl. Hope all is well with you. Hope all is well with everyone. I think I'm gonna plug up my mic. Find it down. Bear with me. Here we go. What's good in the hood, y'all? Hope everybody's doing well. All right. Prayer said, let's get this thing cracking. All right. So, I'm trying to think if there's something I forgot in my normal spiel. Nothing to think of. Back chair. Dawn. Hey, sisters. All the sisters in the building. The three of y'all on here. Give me 3 likes, please, and thank you. I'm about to read this thing. Love it. I love it when the gang's all here. You know what I'm saying? My people's in the building. Hey, question. Have y'all seen anything in the sky? I need y'all to tell me if I know something right. If you saw anything in the sky. Because in our skies, and I thought, maybe perhaps it's possible that it's just in excuse me, random places. I feel like it's I feel like it might be in random places, right? But I drove maybe 40, 50 minutes north of us and I saw the same thing all the way up the highway, all the way up um, this major highway. And these aren't planes. I don't know what they are, but they're not regular planes. They hover, there's a bright light, and they literally hover. And then sometimes I see a green and a red light flashing. And the white light, uh, it's almost like a star. It looked like a star, but it flashes. I wonder if y'all seen that. Oh, mm-mm. All right. Thank you. Thank you. Let me pin that comment. Wish you could pin more than one comment. Yeah, so on this channel, your craziness won't last long. So even if you try it, you won't be here long. You really won't. You get deleted real quick. Yeah, I got his ass real quick. So play if you want to. We don't disturb the peace in the spiritual lounge, okay? We do not disturb our peace over here. Sometimes I let y'all rock if you don't go crazy, but if you start with the nonsense and disrespect, you gotta go. All right? Me and my family, we don't play that. We like the peace we have over here. That's right. You see how the numbers go down? I just hit remove. I don't know what that do. If that remove the comment, um, message deleted or the person. But try me if you want to. You get that blocka blocka. Mm-mm-mm. All right, spirit. All right, spirit. Give me a message. Let's start off with a collective reading. Give me a message for the collective. No, we don't play. I was talking to Tuesday earlier, and briefly mentioned my Lilith. And every now and then, I gotta remember that my Lilith is in my first house. That means I'm a strong drink, a hard pill to swallow sometimes. That's why my readings are straight no chaser. I'm not here to coddle nobody. I ain't trying to make friends with everybody. And even those that I am friends with, they know, they even know how to deal with me or they don't. I'm either like it or love it, like it or hate it, whatever you want to call it. It's either you can take me or you can't. And I'm okay with that. I really am. I'm okay with that. You know what I'm saying? All right, Spirit, give me a message for the collective. What they need to know. What's going on? We're going to start off with the Twin Flame Journey Oracle deck. Don't mean it's going to be Twin Flame. If it comes out, it comes out. Let's see. What does the collective need to know? What does my beloveds need to know? Balancing the scales. Ah! You know what? Mm. This make me laugh out loud. Why? Because life is getting balanced the fuck up right now. Like, for real, for real. Like, we are getting what we need, and those in that karmic energy are getting what they need to. Mostly, you would consider that getting what they deserve. Okay? I don't know about you, but the way my guides is set up, they'll let me know real quick. No, no, my bad. Not real quick. Because sometimes some people's karmas take a little bit longer to stew in. Okay? Sometimes karma, see, here we go, Cherry. There you go. You see that? It's just a little silly little card to get your silly little ass off my channel. But as I was saying, because you about to be gone anyway. Um, Balancing the scales. For me, the way my guys are set up, some some karma is instant and some is a slow burn that they needed to get. You know what I'm saying? Like they needed that. They had to get that. Mm, mm, mm. Oh, we both tried them out. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? So, for example, this there was a man I work with, right? Um, I don't know if I told y'all this story, but I'll tell y'all on here. There was a man I work with in the community, and he operated a building that I was a community activist in. So I had my own use of an office, but it wasn't mine personally. And I was running a program every summer out of that building. And I come in one day and I noticed he had on a copier some flyers for a program that would compete with mine, right, for the community. And it was like, but you were shipping people out of the community into another one. And I'm thinking, well, why would you do that? Why would you set something up like that? What were you thinking? You can't possibly been thinking on behalf of the community that you would send them into a more dangerous community or you would link ties with a whole nother community. So he saw that I was there and he saw that I saw it when he came in. And he was like, "Oh, I wanted to talk to you. I got to talk to you about that. Meet me in my office." So his office was adjacent to the office that I would use. So I had sat there and I came in his office, sat down. And he was like, "I don't want you to think that I was trying to undercut you." And I'm like, "But what other way would there be to think? Because that's what you did, right?" Mind you, I'd already went to the mayor, not about him, but about programming that he could implement or we all could implement in that community. Um, so what ended up happening is that he had to get our community association to sign off on him trying to do that program. And he had it was set up so that I had to agree. I had to be the one as a spokesperson of the community to say we all agree on that that's a good idea. So I said no. Because one, he never presented it to the community, let alone me. Two, we never had discussed it prior to the agreement. So I was honest. And they set him up for failure. And he ended up uh, having to appear with the police. He ended up eventually getting cancer, and I think he died within 3 years. Yep. So, hey y'all, I invite. So all I'm saying is that with the scales of justice being here and people doing you dirty, they are getting their karma as you speak. They ain't have no small ones. Wow. When you need small ones, then you get big ones. When you need big ones, all they got is small. Wow. It'll do what it gotta do then. So anyway, yeah. Thank you, sir. Appreciate you. So let's go with this. Let's go with this karma because the scales is balancing out. Karma. I'm gonna also say this: the scales of justice also looks like this. You could have, um, let's just say you had a vehicle and there's something major wrong or about to be wrong with that vehicle, and spirit will take that vehicle from you and say, "No, no, no, you gotta start over." You be thinking you getting punished, right? Like, wow, um, I don't have no car no more. For some people, it is a punishment because how they gonna get where they gotta go. But if you have means, that's not a punishment. That's a do over. That's a start. Let's clean this slate. You need something better, or you need to take your time. It all depends on how you see it as a lesson. It all depends on your attitude. It all depends on how you know what I mean. It works out. But then sometimes, and I'll say this: if you're out there, you're not doing right, or you're making bad choices, some things get taken from you as your lesson, as your punishment. But you got to see what it is so you can learn from it. Not everybody does. So the scales of justice is balancing in your favor, collective, or I should say, beloved. But for some people, they on the short end of the stick. Tell me more. Oops. Tell me more, spirit. Oop, divine feminine. Somebody might have gotten uh karmic lessons and mm, justice for divine femme. Divine femme is abundant energies, blessings, and we all, male or female, can carry divine feminine energy within us, right? But ultimately, I feel like somebody got karma for something they did. Let me more. But yes, okay, here we go. Here it go. Remember that thing, like the here it go. Karmic partner. Somebody getting a justice regarding a karmic partner. Tell me more. Purging, yeah. Somebody cried. What's the likely outcome? Spirit. Oh wait a minute. Why is this card upside down? Uh oh. Something flipped upside down anyway. Oh, okay. So what does it say? Oh, recognition. Yeah. Somebody didn't recognize who they had when they had them. Or being that this is the likely outcome, they may still not recognize who their person is because they are still with the karmic partner. I feel like the karmic partner is influencing them, but also causing them to cry. You know what I'm saying? Somebody is not recognizing who their person is. This is giving spell work. When you can't recognize who is in your life for good, you all right? Oh, that okay. When you are, somebody is in deep sorrow for the choices that they made, but it's because they don't recognize what they had. Because this is in reverse. This came upright and spun in reverse. Like I said what I said. What's the bottom of the deck? Mute. And there's somebody not talking. They're not speaking. Maybe the person that they're not recognizing is not talking to them. Overall energy. There's a mute here. There's quietness. So I feel like this is toward a divine femme. All right, tell me about the balancing of the scales. What happened, Spirit? Oh, okay. So there was an abandonment issue. Somebody has abandonment issues. They get karma for that. Whoever was doing the abandoning of a situation in a negative way, because twin flame journey oracle, if somebody is a runner, they are the person that abandons the situation. They may self sabotage, they may fade to black or something like that in a relationship, but they're getting karma for that. Sometimes you got to walk away, after being you know unappreciated or unrecognized or whatever. Sometimes you got to abandon a situation, and that is also karma. I know my spirit guides tell me to leave something alone. I got to leave it alone. Like when they say this is enough, it's enough. It can't be more than I want it to be. It can't be what I want it to be. I got to release control. I got to surrender. I got to walk away because my guy said it's time. That's the vibe I get. This divine feminine, being that she is facing the other way, she walked away from something because she is not walking to it. She's not standing like I'm gonna stay here. It's more of a I'm gonna leave behind kind of energy. Tell me more. Oh boy, yeah. I got a couple cards reversing here and I turned this deck right side up the other day. So return. She's not going backwards. Yeah, most of my cards are upright. I don't see nothing. That's crazy. So return is in reverse, which means the divine feminine is not returning to a situation. She's let it go. This is more new moon and Scorpio energy. We are in a portal, they said, of what's it, 111 or 1111. It's some type of portal that started on November 1st and will continue all the way to January 11th. But there is no returning here. Like there was enough lessons learned that she's not returning to a situation, especially a third party one with the karmic partner here. There's three people here. A divine femme does not belong in that. Mm-mm. Tell me more, spirit. Why is the karmic partner here? Because the divine feminine. Divine feminine. Lord, I can't even talk. The divine masculine is the one with the karmic partner. These two cards came out. This is where they frolic. This is where they have their fun. This is a divine masculine that feels like it's more fun to be with a karmic right now. Why? Because the karmic don't put no rules on them, or no discipline, or no structure around the relationship. She don't have expectations, and she don't really care what he do as long as he come home to her. Yep, that's what I heard, Cherry. So with the divine masculine being with a karmic, he's kind of in an oasis. This summer, this beach energy is given like an oasis. He think he got everything he need with that karmic partner, and that divine feminine was like, okay, you can have it because I'm not going anywhere near it. With the return in reverse, I've never saw return in reverse. So there ain't no coming. She's not coming back. That's an over situation. He's over there enjoying his karmic partner right now, but at the same time, he purging because he don't have the divine feminine, and he's not exactly happy with the situation. But he thinks this is how things should be. He might even be obligated to the karmic partner. So, tell me more. Yeah, he's devoted. This devotion, there's a challenge. The challenge in the lesson is devotion. They didn't devote the energy they should have devoted to the right person. And they feeling that. That's part of their lesson. This person's going to cry over not showing devotion to the divine feminine. But they frolic with the karmic partner. I mean, the karmic partner is like, you can do whatever you want. Just don't call. Don't reach out to that divine feminine. Don't do nothing with her. Don't ever respect her. Don't, you know what I mean? Don't do nothing nice for her. Stay away from her. And then you can do whatever you want with me. Tell me more, Spirit. Tribe. Yeah. This person didn't recognize their tribe. They didn't recognize who was for them. You see how that one elephant is off to the side and the two are together. And this is not third party. This is somebody not recognizing those that were meant to be in their life. And they reflecting on it, just like I never even noticed that before, how they're looking in a pool of water and there's a reflection. It's like this person is just now seeing themselves. Like, you know how I use that analogy a lot, the worms and the butterflies with the caterpillars, right? And the caterpillar playing with the worms. It's almost like the caterpillars actually saw themselves in a body of water or a drop of water and realized, wow, I don't look nothing like them worms because they're not a worm. But they don't realize that. They starting to reflect on who is who and what's what. They think, okay, well, maybe all this time they thought they looked like the worms. That's why they acted like a worm. They hung out with the worm. Yeah, there's a mute and there's a pause. There's a stalemate in this relationship with the divine feminine and the divine masculine. There's a stalemate. He frolicking with the karmic, and she is just like her back is completely turned, and there's no interest in whatever he got going on with this karmic person. He is now realizing how he did not recognize her or recognize his soul tribe or whatever it is. He's now realizing that he cries. He might cry in the shower. He might cry on a walk. He won't cry around nobody else, but he will cry. And his devotion is misplaced. And now there's a mute, there's a pause, there's a stalemate. There's an impasse where people are not talking, not getting along. Goodness gracious. You know, this has got to be this energy ever since I want to say the end of October. Yeah, the last week of October up until now. It's a lot of folks are not going to return. And so, I was feeling like maybe, there was chances before. I think that's what I was feeling energetically. There was chances before. And Spirit said if they don't get it together like immediately, somehow gather themselves immediately, there is no return. The shot clock done ran out. Time is up. It's a wrap. And I agree with that energy because some situations have spanned out for a very long time. And what would you hold on to? The 5D image of this person? She said he gonna cry in the car. Yeah, he gonna cry in the car. He gonna cry in the walk. He gonna cry in the shower. He gonna cry Anywhere he's not around somebody, he gonna shed some tears at night when he go to sleep. Long as he ain't next to that karmic partner, a lot of crying going on with that purge. Oh yeah, but I feel like this person might not realize what they crying over. It's like you want the divine feminine to return to you, but she's not. But you want to frolic with a karmic partner. You can't have a karmic and a divine. I don't know why people like to have their cake and eat it too. That you eventually you gonna lose. All right, spirit, tell me more. Yeah, girl with the snake says empath and narcissist paradigm being charmed or used enables and boundaries. This karmic partner don't have no boundaries. Okay, and she enables the masculine to be as toxic as he wants to be because she knows that the divine feminine will not accept him in that energy. So it's, yeah, you could have free reign, you could do whatever you want, just don't go toward her. And as long as he knows that he can have fun, he, oh, okay, things it is great over here, everything's wonderful. And it's not, because she is only allowing him to do as much as she's allowing him to do until she don't. She will turn him into either a narcissist or somebody with narcissistic tendencies because he likes the free reign that he gets. This is a masculine that's not in his emperor energy. He would be an emperor reverse because he would like to have control but not have discipline. And there's a difference. Discipline means you can manage your emotions. You can manage your finances. Discipline means you get up, you do what you must do every day. You take care of your responsibilities. Discipline means whatever you're working on, you're consistent with it. That's discipline. But a divine masculine dealing with a karmic is not discipline. He's wild. As a matter of fact, this would be a karmic masculine, really, and not divine. Tell me more about the abandonment spirit. Now, something else reverse. What is this? Date. Yeah, there ain't no date. No more dates. Because this came out reverse. What is this? And my cards, these cards are all upright. So they flipping on me and turning reverse. So spirit's trying to let me know. Uh-uh. So what did it say? Meeting someone new, dating, getting back out there, planning to set a date. Nope. Somebody's not trying to have a date. They're not even trying to meet nobody new, really. And I feel like it's the divine feminine that's like, nah, I'm good by myself for now. I'm going to focus on me. I'm focused on whatever I got going on. Maybe her soul tribe and whatever blessings she got coming. She is focused on that and that alone. Tell me more, Spirit. Another one. Hold on. Let me look at this deck. Another one reversed, and this deck is all upright. This whole deck is upright. Anyway, what does it say? Healthy choice. Oh, okay. So it says making healthy choices in love and life, self self love, self care, and being happier. Somebody did not make good choices, is what I was saying from the beginning. Somebody did not make a healthy choice in love. Their self worth. Oh, okay. So Spirit said this divine masculine has a lot of insecurities when it comes to the divine feminine. And because of that, he's more comfortable in situations that don't push him to be a stronger person, that don't require anything from him. Because that means he don't have to change anything about himself. He could just live wild. So this is somebody in their masculine energy that is very reckless, kind of like Knight of Wands energy, maybe passionate about things, but like more passionate about fun than being mature or being respectful, not really caring how they impact people. So they did not make a good choice with this divine feminine. Tell me more, beloved. Tell me more about devotion. Oh, math. Not showing their true feelings. Yeah, what I tell you, they they cry in the shower, they cry in the car, they cry on walks. Anytime they by themselves, this person is about to shed a tear. They sobbing. But what they do is they pull it back in time whenever they're in front of people. They don't want everybody to know they just been spilling their emotions. They think that nobody can see it. So they smoking, they drinking, they numb, trying to numb their feelings, but them feelings still come through. Let's just say true feelings hide, personify, um, pretend, delude, gaslight. So this person is always pretending. They you know what, this person lives in a fantasy. This is more of a chameleon type energy because they're gonna be around people, certain people they just can't talk to in that way. So they won't let on, or they try not to let on that they're going through something. But this person don't realize that everybody can see where they want to be, what they want to be devoted to. They don't realize everybody can see your eyes is red and you ain't high. Your eyes is red. You've been crying. Your demeanor didn't change. You borderline depressed. You're not okay. People can see that. Tell me more. They ain't hiding up from nobody. They just won't tell them. Tell me more. Soulmates, right? This person didn't recognize their soulmate. There's a soul connection, partnership, agreement, soul contract. This is something that the masculine may not feel is over, but the divine feminine is over it. Like, it's a wrap. Like, that's why it's a stalemate because they feel like it's a pause in a relationship that y'all just not talking right now, right? But in the meantime, the divine feminine is like, I'm letting that go. What's the bottom of that? Yeah, because the person says like, oh, I like you. Someone likes you, romance is blooming, Flumford wants to date. They want to date, but the dating is over. The getting to know each other right now is a wrap. The divine feminine is not with it. Because why should she be? Why should she be with it with somebody like that? You know, I consider myself a divine femme. And I am not in the business of chasing no freaking body down nowhere. Male or female, friend, family. I do not care. And it's, let me clarify when I say I don't care. I could love you for the rest of my life, and I'm not chasing you. I don't care who you are to me. Okay? I'm not chasing nobody that don't want to be in my life. Okay? And I get that my divine family, my beloveds on my channel that listen to me, y'all not chasing, y'all do, please. If you are, don't chase nobody. But I get that with the cards coming out the way they are lately, there's been an ending, and I feel like the ending is for the divine femme. The divine masculine probably feels like they still got a chance. They may mourn the distance between y'all, but they feel like they still got a chance. I feel like the divine feminine is like, nah, I'm good. You don't have to come back. Like I said, and this is not fully giving love like a romantic relationship. This could be any type of relationship. You get an associate, a friend, whatever. If you are in some type of gaslighting energy, if you abandon this situation, if you left someone's life, this divine feminine is not really going to entertain you. Right. I don't, you said I don't even chase my kids, let alone somebody else's kid. Exactly. We're not chasing. I don't care what the relationship is. I don't chase my children. I ain't chasing nobody else's children either. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, you're right. You're right, Tuesday. This is for any sort of relationship. It's a wrap. For anybody to think that they could, I don't know, be with a karmic partner, play games, because look, they playing games in the sand with Summer. They having fun frolicking with this karmic partner, the girl with the snake. All she wants is that you don't go nowhere near that divine femme. So this type of masculine is a coward because they will only pretend and delude and gaslight people, scared to show their emotions, scared to come toward the person they love because they locked in with a karmic partner. That is the choice they made, which was not a good choice, especially with healthy choices in reverse. And the divine femme, from what I see here, is fine with the choice. With justice here, she fine with the choice. You don't have to choose her. Whether you're a friend, whether you're a lover, whether you're a child, you ain't got to. She good. It's not that, and I gotta say this again. It's not that the divine femme doesn't care, but what she does care about is her peace. You know what I'm saying? She care about her peace. I'm trying to figure out what deck I want. Mm, here we go. Light seers tonight. Yeah, I can't. I don't do the chase thing. I never realized I didn't. There's just times when I would go check up on people, um, and people would expect that to some degree, right? I think once they got used to me doing it, because if I'm locked in with you as a friend or whatever, that's naturally for me. Like you can run across my mind, hey so and so, what's up? But I'm so over that because if ain't nobody putting that energy into me, you're not gonna get it from me. What you need, sir? Right now? You need to purr right now? But don't walk on my cars, please. Here, sit on mommy hip. Thank you. Lay down. You have something to say? You don't never talk anyway. All right, spirit. Tell me more. Don't lay down. Lay down, boy. Lay down. Mark, I'm about to tell you, come get your cat. Yeah. When I say this is about the divine feminine, she has exited the door. Whew, she left. She like, I'm done. I'm done. Yeah, the fur nephew over here like, I want you, mommy. No. Yeah, hangman energy. The divine femme said I saw all I need to see. And with the pause and the mute, oh, here we back to the shelf. Spirit said the divine masculine slash karmic masculine, because he don't know what he want to be, felt like he could keep the divine feminine hanging. Then he'd get back to her. One day I'm gonna get back to you. It's okay. Tell me more. Bro, now you gotta lay on my arm. Yeah. He's like, Knight of Pentacles. One day I'm gonna get back to you. See how the night is moving slow? One day I'll walk away. One day I'll mature. One day I'll get my stuff together. One day. One day. Just not today. Maybe not tomorrow. But one day I'll get it together. Because the Knight of Pentacles is meant to get their shit together, but this person is taking an extremely long time to even try. I don't even think they trying. Like if you was to watch somebody with the anticipation for change, it would have to be like one of those stop motion animation videos, or not even that. You ever seen where somebody takes a like a slow moving? I don't know how they do it. They speed up. I know the word, but I can't think of the word right now. When they speed up the process, because you could do it on your iPhone. What the hell is that called? It's just it's like when something is really slow or moving at its normal pace, and then the video will move it fast, right? So like if you wanted to see a flower bloom and you started from when it was budding, and then you just let the camera go, and then when you watch it, it goes fast forward. That's the only way you're gonna see progress. But this person ain't moving. This person ain't moving. They just look. They look like they want to. They talk a good one. I want to get myself together one day, because King, the Knight of Pentacles is meant to be the king. The other knights are flighty. The other knights are moody, or they come in real quick with the passion, and then they burn out. But the Knight of Pentacles is the surest thing. They like the tortoise and the hare. They are the tortoise. They will get there eventually, but it's the eventually in the meantime. You can't keep people waiting for eventually. I feel like that's what the Knight of Pentacles does, because they enjoy what they're doing right now. Eventually, I'll be the king. Eventually, I'll get myself together. Eventually. Tell me more. Yeah, we got the Knight of Swords. This is the one that burns out quickly. This is the one that comes in real fast. So this person thinks they have the gift of gab, right? That's the challenge in the lesson. They think they could come in, say something real quick, turn your head, get you going, make you think well, all right, we about to move quickly. We're about to change. No, they burn out just as fast as they come in. They don't. They here for a short while. I wouldn't say good time, a short while. They come in acting like they want to fight for a situation. But Spirit said also in the background they are fighting, because they are fighting with the karmic. They don't really like the karmic, but the karmic let them do whatever they want to do. The karmic doesn't challenge them. The karmic could even argue with them and tell them they not this and they not that, but at the same time, the karmic don't hold them accountable for anything. So they go on with their life, crying, wearing a mask, not showing their true feelings, delude, gaslighting, or at least attempting to gaslight people. You know what I mean? Tell me more, Spirit. Not recognizing their soulmates, not recognizing their soul tribe. Tell me more. Yeah, options. So this person stays with options and confusion. They don't know who to pick, or what to do. This I'm telling you, this is giving spell work in this situation. Meaning, I feel like this karmic partner, well, I'm sure of it, is a liar. So they kind of delude this person into thinking where they should be, what they should be obligated to, where they should spend their time. It's not so much don't go to the divine. This is like that energy of them pretending to be the divine femme when they're not, making this person think I am your end all be all. You can't survive without me. You need me. And look what I offer. Fake money, because it ain't real. You know what I'm saying? Fake freedom, because it ain't real. You know what I'm saying? Oh, fake future faking. None of it, anything that the karmic offers this person is not real. The one thing that they haven't chose is what they need the most, is because she's deluded and lied to them. This is giving false narrative type of thing, trying to redirect somebody into what they want them to be or what they want them to do. Just a constant lying. But see, the person, they might be a victim of spell work or a victim of somebody lying to them, but they know the truth, but they operate in fear. They don't have heart. They don't have a heart. And also they're lazy, because this is also this Knight of Pentacles moves so he is lazy. They don't really want to change anything. They like the way things are to a degree. They may not like the arguing that they do with the karmic, but then they know they're gonna have the argument. So that just passes. This is a person missing all their lessons. Okay. They completely are missing their lesson because they rather stay in this confusion energy because it's easier. It's easier to act like they don't know better. Bottom of the deck. Yeah, devil energy. It's easy for them to be in this controlling devil energy, but they can't have their cake and eat it too. They can't have, this person wants control because control feels like safety. If I know how to deal with my karmic partner, I know she karmic. I know she a liar. I know she or he. I know that they're a liar. I know that they argue and they make up shit. I know I really can't trust them. But if I'm around, I can still control the situation because that means I can do whatever I want. I can go get me another divine femme. That's what they think. That's what she got them convinced of some kind of way. You go, you could go find this one or that one, but just don't go back to that one. You could go get you a little girlfriend, a little boyfriend. It's all right. We could be poly, or we could be this, we could be that. Mind you, as long as you don't leave them. Yeah, all right. Well, this is a false sense of a. Oh, and spirit. Oh, I would be remiss to say, with the devil energy, they have a karmic bond with this karmic partner, right? So it's a trauma bond. It is a codependent bond. So they rely on this karmic partner for a lot: food, shelter, maybe. You know what I'm saying? Money. There's something that they rely on this person for, or they think they're getting from them, but they really don't. Because the devil energy is an energy that's just coming to delude you. They really don't care about you. They use you for some source, right? So you could be an emotional punching bag for this person. You could be somebody that they know that the house won't be empty, so as long as you stay there. You know what I'm saying? So while they go frolic and do what they want, they know you in the house stuck. Let me tell you a story about this. Now, I don't know this man. I never met the man. I didn't even talk to the man because I didn't want to. Um, but a friend, a male friend of mine, I've known for many years, contacted me, and we talk all the time. Like not all the time, my bad. We talk a couple times a year, you know. Um, so he called me. I'm like, "What's going on? What's up with you?" He's like, "Yeah, I got somebody I want you to read." And I told y'all this story before, but I'm gonna tell you again. I don't know if I told you as deep as I'm gonna tell you right now, but he said, "I have a friend that I've known for some years, and he wants to leave where he lives. He wants to leave the situation." And he said, but he feel like he can't. So I said, "What do you mean? You know, why can't he leave?" He said, "Well, he wants to get a divorce. He figured that when the daughter got into college and she just got into college, now would be the time he could finally let this relationship go and leave because he don't want to be there. But he always finds himself back at that house. No matter what he does, he always ends up back in that house." He said, "I could want to leave, go get something to eat. For some reason, I'm back in the house." He said, "I always return to this house and I don't want to be here." That's spell work. Now, he also said she's from Louisiana or New Orleans or something, and she goes back down there every now and then. And so the first thing Spirit said to me, "That's witchcraft, leave it alone." Because I ain't qualified to be getting no spells off of nobody. And I'll be honest with y'all, I am not that reader that's going to tell you, "I'm going to do this ritual with you and I'm going to get this off of you and we're going to do that." No, no, no. I know people that do it, but I don't do that. I don't get involved. That is not my thing, okay? It's not something I claim. Now, if it's meant for me to do that in the future, I would have learned and then okay, but that's not what I do. That's not what I don't do that. I read these cards, I divine, I give advice based on spirit. But I can't advise somebody if they got spell work on them. And I realize too, it's hard to also advise people who got manipulation spell work on them. There's a difference. There's people who lie and people who want to believe the lie. Meaning, I think I showed y'all the other day when toxic came out, right? The poison. Some people enjoy the poison that they're being fed. And there's no breaking that spell. They have to break that spell. Now, with him, on the other hand, the most I could do is refer him to someone who would be willing to support and help and cleanse him from whatever that energy is. Because I'm pretty sure she was doing something. I heard that loud and clear. But I also knew that I'm not supposed to step into something that I am not qualified for. So ain't no reading needed for me to give him that's going to tell him what he already know. Okay, but some people have this manipulation spell work where they got these angelicas in their life that are on 1,000. You know what? You know my angelica be 1,000 with all the lies. She doubled down on her lies. She may not even remember all her lies, but she doubled down on anything you say. She got an answer for, and it still be lies. And you know the crazy part about it is that she's able to delude people who know that she's a liar. You have got to be a willing participant in somebody with somebody like that in order to keep believing them. You have to want to do. There's something about her you want to believe. You got to. He, on the other hand, I don't think it was about lies for him, but the manipulation was so deep that he couldn't exit the house. I don't know that I referred him to anybody, to be honest. I might have gave him a number of somebody I know that might be able to help him. But I know that I'm not it. I'm not it. Now, if you got a mild situation and that comes up in the reading, hey, I'm your girl. I'll tell you, yeah, it looked like it. This has been given spell work from me from the very beginning. But it could be strong manipulation. It could be that it's been going on so long that this person is confused, always confused, but they're not confused. Because if you could tell me about Angelica 1,000 times, that she's on 1,000 with the lie, what could you possibly believe that she could say or he could say? What could you possibly believe? You got to ask, that's the challenge in the lesson. You got to ask yourself that. Okay? So this is for y'all, my beloveds, meaning ask yourself this too. Because there are Angelicas in all of our lives. I got a few that, family, uh people, family or friends rather, and I'm not, when somebody bring it to me, I'm like, but didn't this person lie to you and you uncover that? And don't every time they talk to you they lie? And the person is usually like, yeah, but there's no but what, you want them to tell you another lie? You want that? Oh, okay, I see, Black Cherry. I'm just channeling right now, but mm-mm. You can't possibly want somebody to keep feeding you lies and you keep believing it. Excuse me. And then you don't do something about it. And the something is not, this is the other thing. You- Lay down, please. You comfortable? All right. Now, the something about it is like, what a lot of people don't realize is that you don't have to argue with the liar. You just leave the liar alone. It's about separation from this nonsense. This person here in this reading here has separated from the wrong person because they listened to the lies. So they are now in this energy of confusion about how do they separate from the liar because they still want to believe the lie. This goes back to what I was telling you how that family member, she always says her husband's name. Everywhere they go, it's always, oh, my husband said, my husband said, my husband said. So much so that she could be in the middle of something. Like let's say they go to dinner. Oh, I gotta take a picture of the food and send it to my husband. Everybody's like, what else she doing? You don't have to, like, right now, like, we all just eating and enjoying ourselves. Even if she took the picture for her husband, it's always my husband, my husband, my husband. That's manipulation. That's spell work. That's stuck. That no matter what, she gotta say his name. And he would like this. He would do this. He said this. Oh, I gotta text him. I gotta call him. I gotta ask him what he wants. Yeah. But this soul, it's like, yeah, yeah, I'm saying yeah to you, Black Cherry. It's ingrained, it's deep, it's a root that it's like, you know how Spirit said they put people will say they put a root on you. This is like a root on somebody. This is how it's embedded in them. It's encoded in them now. They have to deprogram. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody put a root on somebody to make them attached to them, to keep them stuck with them. Like it's just is even if we're gonna go back to children, this is somebody who's always calling their mother or their father, you know what I'm saying, for advice on any and everything. Always thinking about what they want, what they would see, if how they would see it, and if they would approve, and and I get it to a degree, but this is like if this is an adult, this person is very delayed because they need the approval of their parent for everything even if the parent ain't shit. Like I said, the husband, he ain't shit, but she is constantly bringing him up all the time. Like there's no conversation you can have without this person being brought up. And my mom, let me see if my mom wants this and my mom wants that and my mom this and my mom that. They don't even know how they sound. Always doing it. Oh, my dad, this and my dad, this and my dad. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yo, they can breathe. Let them breathe. Sometimes it's the parent that does it. I've seen that where people will, the children get called 3 and 4 times a day. What you doing? How you doing it? Da, 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 da. And not about the family business. It's just in their business, in their business. What are you doing? What are you buying? Why you doing that? Why you doing that? Da, 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 da. Just constantly, constant. And they go back and forth. Whoever this is, no matter what the situation is, they go back and forth. And you know what I don't see here is love. The love I saw is in the past energy with the Queen of Cups because she's the divine femme. There's no love in the end. There's nothing but because these cups represent confusion. So this person doesn't end up with the people that they love or the people that love them. They're not going to end up with them. Moosh. Yeah, she been home. Where you at? You cleaning that kitchen. Um, yeah. So I don't see this ending up in love. I see this ending up in arguments. I see this ending up in pain. I see this ending up in confusion. I see this person not recognizing or you know what it is? This is giving somebody's fear of being vulnerable is overtaking their ability to be courageous and make a decision for themselves. They're so scared of somebody seeing them as weak or so scared of taking accountability or constantly walking with their pride and their ego preceding them. So this is giving somebody who, you know, does not want to reveal true feelings, does not want to stand up for what they feel or know is true, right? And they live a certain way. That's right, Bite. All of this happens more than we know. Somebody is just not okay with being okay with themselves. They live to be obligated. They live to be trauma bonded and codependent with this devil energy. They accept that as right. And it's got them have boy, move over. Like, come here. They have a stalemate with the person that they really want to be with. Because they rather stay in confusion. They rather pick, maybe they got other choices and options. They think that's better. I really feel like this person is thinking, well, I've had a divine fan. I'll keep them in that one spot with the hangman energy. They'll be there when I get back. In the meantime, I'm gonna see how many other divine feminines I can collect. When they realize everybody they meet is not that person. They might have some similarities. They may have some. They might look even remotely similar, or they might act. They may be smart and sweet and kind to a degree, but their energy does not match. Why? Because everybody's energy signature is different. You can't copy that. Okay, and you're not going to meet multiple earth angel divine feminines. You're not. So you play around with a karmic, and this is the type of karmic energy I'm getting, that she will keep this person codependent till she dropped them on their head. Meaning, when she realizes they can't get back with the divine femme, that the divine feminine has possibly permanently shut the door on them, that's when she'll drop them and be like, I'm done with you. That's when they're gonna be destitute for that codependent energy and that trauma bond. They're not gonna have access to that no more either. Cause now she gonna move on to another victim. Oh well. All right, I'm gonna throw one more line on this, and then we're gonna move on. Tell me more, spirit. But I feel like the energy we had last time is time to release. Mark, listening to something. Yeah. Uh, the divine femme has exited the building. That is the karma for this person. She moved on. Chariot. Yeah, like me, but ain't me. Exactly. This is giving that energy that the karmic partner would try to pretend to be your energy until she don't have to pretend no more. Honestly, I feel like her mask done been fell off. But she, if she know anything about the divine femme, she will try to replicate that. It won't last long, but she'll attempt to replicate that. Be soft, be soft in some kind of way. You know what I'm saying? But she can't hide who she is. She could be bipolar. Tell me more. Yeah, strength. The divine femme has left the building, okay? She is the courageous one. She is the one that's like, I don't need you. I love you, but I don't need you. You know what I'm saying? You ain't doing nothing for me no way, but getting on my nerves with the karmic partner. So guess what? Bye, bitch. See you later. Hit the road, Jack. And don't you come back no more, no more. So we got the judgment in reverse. There's irreconcilable differences here. There's irreconcilable differences with the karmic, and there's also irreconcilable differences with divine feminine, because she can't accept the behavior of the masculine with the karmic. There's no coming back from that. Irreconcilable differences is like what people use. That's the term people use when they're getting divorced, meaning we so on opposition. We got so much opposition. There's no way to resolve this because he don't went too far. She don't went too far. We don't went too far with each other to even come back together. We can't reconcile none of this. So somebody is on that kind of type of time with somebody. They done crashed out in the past. It's a wrap. Tell me more. And we got a lot of majors coming out right now. So this telling me that these are some major endings. And I feel like this divine masculine, whoever this is, karmic masculine, whatever, they're gonna be by themselves. Yeah, seven of swords. Because they lie. They lie. Seven of swords. Sneaky. And whoever this is, they arguing with somebody over lies. They want to come in with lies. But they arguing with somebody over lies. All right. Thank you, sir. Give me some air. All right, tell me more. They go that Knight of Wands. person is so your person is immature. Okay. Not one king came out, not one king, but the queen was here. Queen of Cups was here, but not one king showed up. So this is giving immature energy, somebody still in their teenage energy. They haven't grown yet. They haven't matured. They will frolic, they will play. They got more stuff to get out. And I think the divine femme has seen enough. Like it's okay. Your spell is so thick, there's no working with that. Okay? So she got to hold back her love, hold back her energy, hold back her time, hold back her completely. Pull herself out of that situation. This person is not willing or ready to grow up. Bottom of the deck. Yep. And the high priestess here. She knows intuitively how bad this devil energy is. Yeah, and she walked away. I had to peek. 8 of Cups. So she walked away. Bottom of the deck. She walked away. She left all the sadness, all the trauma, all the drama. She left it to you could do all of that with your karmic partner and leave me out of it. And this person is going to do just that. Play around with the karmic partner till the karmic partner drops them on their head. One day and soon. Spirit said, I don't know why December 2nd or 12th. You take that as a resonate and apply it to what you need to apply it to. But what I get is that somewhere around December 2nd or 12th, I don't know why. Somewhere in December, though, the karmic partner is really kind of just going to drop this person. They set them up for it now, but since they believe in the Angelica 1000, they they gonna quite see it coming because they don't expect it. But when she leave, she gonna leave. She about to let this person go. Well, your family gonna have a surprise for you, bite. I don't mean, and it ain't no good one. I ain't laughing at you. I'm just like, you gonna have a surprise in December. Um, I don't know how this resonate for you, but December is gonna bring some revelations, if not November. But I really feel like December is when the reality hits somebody here that this person, this karmic person, really was never really for them as much as they wanted to believe, and she's going to pull the rug under somebody. Like I feel like by December, the karmic is gonna feel like, well, not feel like, it's kind of like she's shedding anything she feels is holding her back. And if that involves people that she played with, she gonna be fine with that. She is going to shed anybody she feels, anything she feels is holding her back. So if she held on to a masculine and felt like she had to take care of them and that they were obligated to them and they are bonded by this trauma bond and this codependent, because there's mental health issues here too. I ain't gonna lie. There's some mental health issues here. There's emotional health. There's some abuse going on here, right? But it's the karmic. I'm sorry. Excuse me. It's the divine feminine that exited the building because she sees it. She knew it. She knew she can't stay in it. Whatever it is, like they can't. She's not returning to it. She's not supporting it. And this is given fuck boy energy, fuck girl energy, whatever you want to call it, right? Um, but the person that doesn't want to grow up, that has not wanted to change, that has declared that they could keep playing with this karmic energy, they getting ready to get abandoned again. And this time it may be one of those abandonment that you can't come back from. So it's like, say you're in a household with somebody, and December there's an eviction, and the sheriff comes. Once the sheriff gets there and puts a lock on the door, they pull out your stuff. There's no, you can't recover that. Like, the courts do not let you back in. Okay, you can pay your rent late and keep paying, paying, paying. If the landlord accepts it, you basically can stay there a little longer. But this is somebody's get. What I'm getting is that this may be a situation there's no coming back from. At least not in that space. If you, excuse me, if this person wants to follow the karmic wherever they go and the karmic allows it, then yeah, they can keep this going perpetually wherever they go. But I don't get that. I feel like this karmic is going to drop this person. Like, nah, I can't. Wherever I'm going, you can't fit. So they're not going to take that person with them. You know what I mean? They're going to leave them behind and tell them you got to go find your own way. But the only way they'd be willing to just leave you behind, one, if their situation got so overwhelming that they can't manage it with you, and they got to drop whatever weight is holding them back. Two, if they feel like they sufficiently messed up the relationship with the divine feminine, which they probably know by now is true, because they could tell by the feelings that this person is exhibiting, that they're trying to hide. They know that this person is crying over a divine feminine they can no longer have because they're with that karmic. She enjoys seeing that person suffer. She enjoys it. It also infuriates her at the same time that they got feelings for somebody, but she also enjoys seeing them suffer behind the feelings that they have. So she's the type of person to stab them in the back and keep on digging a knife in and twisting it to see how much it hurt. And matter of fact, she'll grab some salt and throw that on the wounds as well. Make it worse. Because that's what she's about. But this person is getting what they deserve. Why? Because they wouldn't make a different choice. They wouldn't take a step. Everything led to a tribe, soulmate, but they didn't recognize who the tribe is soulmate because they wanted to be in this confusion energy, or they wanted to feel like they had options, that they could find another divine femme, and they can't. It doesn't exist. The Knight of Wands is here. This person is flighty. They come in with passion. I know I could find another divine femme. I know I could do it. And they can't. This is a once in a lifetime situation. This not no one in a million, one in 1,000, one in 100. No. So when you play with good things, when you play with earth energy, spirit will give you what you deserve. And this person deserves not to have that goodness. I heard, I know I said this before, but I don't know if I said it this way. But this person who's making this choice, they're getting ready to be without options. One. Two, everything that they touch is short term. I don't know if I said that to y'all, but I need to tell you now because that spirit put it on me. Anything that they get, anything they gain is always short term because they're associated with this karmic. They never keep what they feel like they have is beneficial. So places they live never last for a long time, or they may last for a while, but they will usually end. This person would have had with a karmic a lot of moving around in their life because they can't keep still with their karmic. The karmic don't keep still. If they had cars, their cars don't last long. They change the cars every other year or whatever. They don't, they struggle with this karmic because this is low vibrational energy. If they get a job, the job don't last long. You know what I'm saying? They always struggling to get another job, and another this and another that. If they're in school, this is the type of person that don't support you so you can finish what you start. Okay? So there's never a long term anything with this karmic. But this karmic is going to eventually expire in some sense of the word expiration. There's an expiration date to this relationship. And this person could have gotten off the train a couple stops ago, and they could have stayed in Divine Feminineville, but they decided to continue on their journey with the karmic. So now, when they get to that end of that train ride, it's nothing left because the karmic jumped off, told them, I'm going to the bathroom, and disappeared on their ass. And now they in West Bubblefuck with nowhere to go. They don't know anybody. They just stuck. No money because the karmic was holding the purse strings. Okay? So this person is about to go into no man's land. What you call parts unknown? They about to end up in parts unknown. And they can't call the divine feminine to get them out of it. She's not. This is a grown person, whether it's their, whether it was the love of her life, whether it was an old friend or a child, she's not supporting the foolishness that they went through because they chose to do it. They chose to get it. And so they have to go learn from it. But that divine, what's her name? Karmic? Yeah, Angelica is out. I'm telling you. She's gonna drop this person like a bad habit. And the signs are here, but because she's sneaky as hell, okay? This is a sneaky individual. She's sneaky as hell. She always lying. This is a card about lying and strategize. This she always strategizing too. Dropping hints. Dropping hints, but not really coming out with it. Just plotting, just planning. You would know that if this person would stop believing her and they would pay attention, they would notice by the things coming in her mail. They would notice by her closet being a little bit lighter because she already preparing. She know where she going. She know where she going. More of her stuff shifts over there. Less food in the house. Less this things. More things neglected. You get what I'm saying? More things neglected, stuff starting to dissipate. Things that get dried up just dry up, and then there's no replacing it. She preparing to get the hell out of there. You all take it how it resonates. I'm 100%. Well, if you in this situation, I hope that you're not the this divine masculine energy that's going through this, that's allowing this to happen. I hope that's not you. But because if it is you, you getting ready to get burnt hard to the crisp. You know how they say black folks don't like we don't like our steak rare because we didn't know how to make a steak. Well, we used to burn the meat when we were slaves because we was always getting caught with the bad cut meat. That's what the butchers would give us, and we would burn it hard so that we wouldn't um, get sick from something that was festering in the meat and would still be somehow edible. When somebody getting burnt like fried hard, you go to get your chicken wings fried hard, you about to get fried hard to damn near unedible with this situation. So, well, whoever your family is, they getting ready to get burnt, and they in denial. Mm. Well, I guess you can't talk to your cousin because your cousin is hard headed. Your cousin is hard headed. Your cousin is stubborn. Your cousin is stuck, and your cousin is about to eat all that them bad choices that they made. They about to eat every last bit of it. And if they don't learn from them, God bless them. Because I also see that this person will be like a couch surfer. Because once the excuse me, once the karmic leaves them, what usually, and I would say usually because I've heard a couple of situations like that, what usually keeps starts to happen is that they go stay with somebody for a little while, but they can't never stay with nobody long because they're not with the right people. They usually just go with people that just tolerate them for a little bit, but they can't tolerate their inconsistencies with this divine masculine, right? They can't tolerate that this person can't keep a job. They can't tolerate that the person is lazy or hasn't achieved something that they may have felt they should achieve by now or whatever. You know what I mean? Like the bad habits that they develop under that karmic fem keep showing up in all their relationships. So they end up in places that don't feel like home because they negated the home that they had. They did have a home with the Queen of Cups. but they didn't want that home. They liked the home that they built with the karmic. So now they gonna bounce around from several homes just to have a place over their head. Cause the Queen Cups is not like her hands is off of that situation. Her intuition is high. You're not gonna come over her house playing games with her. No, she already see your bullshit coming. Hmm. Yeah. Well, it is what it is, bite. You can't help everybody. You know what I'm saying? People can't have everything in this world and still be hollow, empty, unsure about themselves, and try to delude others to feel the same way. That this person is toxic, and they've been in toxic energy for a long time. And again, they drink the poison because they like it. So she drank the poison. She, whoever drinks the poison because they like it. They're not ready. This is somebody who ain't tired enough to let something go. So it really is nobody to feel sorry for. I mean, that whether they couch surf, whether they get abandoned or not, they're actively choosing this. So it's kind of this is your life because of a series of choices, a chain of events, as they would call it. You know what I mean? You're going to get what you deserve based on a chain of events. The choices that you made were not healthy. So guess what? You're going to get unhealthy options. You're not going to get everything you want. Yep. Yeah. I used to feel sorry for people like that. Honestly, I did. But mm-mm, I'm over that now because I realized, when you give somebody an option and they don't take that choice, you can't bake them. You can't make them. There's a story I learned a long time ago about the boats and a person at sea, right? So this person was at sea, and I think they capsized, and they were hanging on the life raft that came with the boat that they were on. Maybe there was a storm or something, but I know they capsized, and they were all alone. So they hanging on this raft, and a rowboat goes by with just enough room for them to enter and get to shore. And the people on the rowboat spotted them and rolled over and say, "Hey, oh, my bad. Let me stop." The person that's in on the sea, they prayed to God to say, "God, please rescue me. Please save my life. God, I know you'll do it. I know you'll save my life." So, like I said, day one, the rowboat comes and the people say, "Hey, we got room for one more. If we could save you and take you over to the shore so that you could call for safety or call for help or whatever. But we could definitely get you on land. And we got a little food, a little morsels if you want it." And the person said, "No, I'm okay. I pray to God, but God is going to save me." Okay. You sure that's what you want to do? 'Cause, I mean, you're damn near in the middle of the ocean. You can barely see the shoreline from here. No, God's going to save me. And they refused. And the boat reluctantly moved away, kept going. I mean, they didn't really want to leave somebody in the middle of the ocean, but the person refused. What can they do? So they left. So the person is still in the ocean, floating, and um, a yacht comes by. People partying, they drinking, they having a good time. They got food and they got room. And they pull up to the person and they're like, "Hey, buddy, would you like a ride? I mean, you look like you're a little weary. And how long you been out here? You okay?" "Oh, it's been a day, but I pray to God. God is gonna save me." And they're like, What is God going to save you? Come on, guys. You might as well. You can party with us till we go to shore. We'll get you there. Nah, I'm good. God is going to save me. Once again, this person negated what God has sent them. So that yacht reluctantly left too because they thought, hey, why wouldn't you want to get on the yacht with us? Party with us, have a good time. We'll get you to shore, you'll be fine. But the person refused, so they moved on. And these are going to be these couches this person start surfing. Okay, this person's going to start surfing some couches real soon. So anyway, the next day, we on the third day, this person is weary. Okay, they dehydrated, they're hungry, but they still been holding on dear life to this life raft, right? They done seen sharks in the water. They done seen this and that. So far, nothing has troubled them, but they are drained and they hanging on by a thread. And an ocean liner comes, big boat, and the people immediately cast down the boat and the rescue team, and they ready to come, and they call to the person to make sure the person is alert and aware. And they're like, we're coming to rescue you. And the person says, no, it's okay, I'll be fine, God is gonna save me. And they're like, what? Yeah, no, I'm fine, I'm fine, God is gonna save me. Yeah, I'm doing personal donation readings. Yes, I am. So the person um waves away the crew and doesn't allow them to save them. So reluctantly and after much pleading with the person, the ocean liner has to leave them because they refuse to get in the boat. They refuse to help. They don't try at all. They just hang on to the life raft and refuse them with the same statement they gave everybody else. God is going to save me. So the ocean liner has no other choice but to pick up and leave. And they move on. And when they move on, that ocean liner, like I said, they look back, but nothing we could do. So the person eventually gets tipped over. They lose their strength. The sharks start to circle. There's blood in the water, right? Because this person is like, they could have had a cut or something from the boat, whatever. They starting to bleed into the water. The sharks start to smell it. Next thing you know, they dead. They done. God knows what took all took care of them. I was about to say something else, but when they get to meet God and they said, God, I prayed. What happened? I thought you were going to save me. And God said, I sent you a boat and you refused it. So what was I supposed to do? So I sent you a yacht and you refused it. What was I supposed to do? I sent you an ocean liner and you refused it. So the only thing I could do is bring you home here. Now you're safe. But I wanted to live. How could you have wanted to live if you didn't choose the options that I gave you? This type of person here, that divine masculine or that karmic masculine, because he's really karmic at this point, he don't want to be saved. They don't want to be saved. All right, Black Cherry, you here? You available? No, this was long. If not, I have to do you personally. Let me know if you hear Black Cherry, because I know I be knowing. Matter of fact, I'll just do it anyway and then give you a timestamp. So we had 90, about almost 90 minutes. Pray, give me a message for Black Cherry, what she need to know. Yeah. Some people think, Bite, that they are always going to have a chance. And they don't realize that chances run out. And they think they always going to have a chance. So they keep playing with their life. and them chances have run out, expired. Bottom of the deck. Deep personal strength and peace that assures success. Oh, okay, girl. Dealing with a relationship with a younger man. Um, Situation in the balance that requires careful handling. We know what that is. Coins, money coming to you, girl. Stepping into a new experience, an exciting event. Oh wow, this is all good energy. This is for Black Cherry at 90 minutes. So it says deep personal strength and peace that assures success. Spirit said, keep your head up. Keep your head up and your vibrations high. Don't let any negativity or depression take you, because your outcome of your certain situations in life are going to be positive. So you don't have to worry. You have a deep personal strength within you that overcome any challenges you have. The younger man issue says dealing with a relationship with a young man. I feel like maybe some issues with your child, unless this is about a man in your life that was slightly younger than you. I feel like slightly is the opportune word, not somebody greatly, you know, like no 5 and 10 years younger. Just maybe this man could be a month younger than you, but there's some masculine in your energy. Um, it's a situation in a balance that requires um, careful handling. I feel like that's the EOC situation. Um, their money will be coming to you. I don't know if there's supposed to be some compensation because of that, but if you win, um, there may either be a lawsuit coming, or there may be some back pay you're owed, something like that. It says stepping into a new experience. So the challenge is to step into a new experience. This may be a new job offer, and the challenge is whether I take it. Is it going to meet my personal needs? I don't know, but stepping into it may be a challenge and an exciting event. So you might have something coming up, birthday, something like that. I don't know, but it's fun times. Something is coming up. Whatever you got going on though, is it some sort of ensured success? Okay, things will be going well. All right, so you are going to step into a new experience. Um, let me pull a Akashic record for you. Bite, you want a reading? A quick 5 cards. Say yes if you do. Yes with a heart, and I'll see it. Pause. You're being asked to pause before making quick decisions. And moving forward, allow yourself to step back, look at all of the possible outcomes, and make sure you're heading in the right direction before moving forward. So, Spirit wants you to do your due diligence, double check everything. We are getting ready to head into a Mercury retrograde, which I feel like either the shadow period starts around the 14th of this month, or it could be we're in the shadow period now. But anytime you make a decision though, when it comes to Mercury retrograde, you kind of want to let that pass if you can. If that energy can pass, fine. If it's already something you did your due diligence and you now have to sign something, then it would be the time to sign, only because you've previously done your research. But to initiate something during the retrograde is not the wisest decision, because a lot of times we find out there was a fine line. There was some, what you call it, small print we didn't see, right? We may have signed off on something we shouldn't have signed, or initialed on something we shouldn't initial during a retrograde. Okay, so keep that in mind. So take your time. Take your time. Take your time. Take your time. Mm-mm-mm. All right. So that was Black Cherry. All right, Bite. We're gonna close out with you. Oh, there we go. We're gonna close. I feel like, is that the same? Nope. Oh, you're in need of help and assistance and guidance. I thought that was one of her cards. High Spirit. Bite, do you know what your Lilith is in your chart. Do you know what your Lilith is? Tell me more, Spirit. Tulip. You have great passion for something. Passion gives me artistry or love, but passion can fizzle out no matter what you love. So, tell me more. Financial pinch. You got some financial stuff going on in the hidden energy. You might not be telling people what's going on, but your money ain't what you want it to be. But you still got a great passion for something. Tell me more. You also need uh stepping into a new experience. This isn't a challenging lesson, so there's a challenge with you stepping up into a new experience. You got some challenges with that, or you need help and assistance and guidance. Lilith and Libra. What was that again? Um, mm, Lilith and Libra is the fear of being alone. Yeah, it's more than that, but it is also a fear of being alone. I just looked up Lilith's signs today, and that was the fear for Libra. Because somebody I know that's close to me, they are also a Lilith and Libra. Bold, plenty of material things. Mm, and bottom of the deck. Oh, see, you. I picked up on this earlier with the collective. There's someone going out of your life in the end of a situation. So, you're getting ready to lose somebody, and it could be through death, or it just could be a death of a relationship. It doesn't have to be a literal death. But with the casket here, somebody is going out of your life, or the end of a situation. So it could be a healthy end, or it could be end of some traumatic problems that you've had. Tell me about great passion, spirit. I'll go a little deeper since you're present. Yeah, victory in some endeavor. Whatever you're passionate about is what you should be pursuing. That gives you victory. That will give you your blessings. That will give you um financial wealth. It'll improve. But you have to go for it with great passion. You gotta put all your energy into it, all your love into it, all your what I'm saying, not all your time, but you know what I'm saying, you gotta devote uh your time wisely to it. More about the financial pitch. Spiritual development, enlightenment, awareness, and understanding. So spirit's saying you starting to understand where your financial problems are coming from. If they stem from your associations with other people, you're learning who's your energy drain, who's draining you. If they it's kind of like too, um, you may be very gifted, empathic, um, probably already are. I mean, that's what it is. It might be you're coming into an awareness of your gifts, your spiritual gifts. You're in need of help and assistance and guidance. Tell me more about that, spirit. Black Cherry, you missed your reading. It was at 90 seconds. I mean, 90 whatever minutes, just so you know. Oh my gosh. There we go. Oh, so Spirit said, control your anger, or you're gonna be sorry. This is why somebody leaving your life. You got to control your anger. So also, I'm getting that somebody gaslights you as well, or angers you to a point where you know an Angelica or on 1,000 is the type of person that will poke you through lies and drama, right? So you will react and look like the bad guy. You have to do what you can to control your anger. Tell me about stepping into a new experience. She said, Black Cherry, I know you was gone, so I went ahead and did your reading. Um, but that's at 90 minutes. Yeah, some people like you have to learn to be okay with being a villain in somebody's story. If you know you didn't do nothing to that person, then you need to just allow their lies to be seen for what they are instead of reacting to it. But that's in the past energy. So hopefully you realize that. But spirit still wants you to know it. Okay, because it could happen again. You have a deep friendship with someone of the same sex. So maybe that person will help you um that person may help you, what do you call it, step into a new experience. But that's the challenge. Also, um, well, I'm hearing somebody could be interfering because that's in a challenging lesson. So somebody could be interfering in your friendships with same sex or opposite sex. I don't know. Tell me about plenty of material things, spirit. Climbing to a ladder of. Oh, okay. So you have a goal of some sort. There's certain things that you want to obtain. So it says climbing toward the ladder of success. You're working toward it. You're not there yet, but you are working toward it. It says plenty of material things. But I hope that your focus doesn't stay on material things because that is not enough. Your spiritual awareness that you gain, that you develop, will start to let you know what's more important than those material things. Now, if the material things are your basic needs, that's one thing. But this says plenty of material things. So this talks about wanting more or excess. And you climbing towards success. That's beautiful. Just don't forget your spirituality. Don't forget how love is important. Don't forget the passion. Because you can have victory in some endeavor and but you have to maintain your passion for that. You do have distractions because you got to control your anger. Okay. And with caskets, somebody going out of your life, let's see, bottom of the deck. Oh Lord. And money will be coming towards you. I need to clarify that because somebody could leave you an inheritance. Tell me more about that. Money will be coming to you. Somebody could be leaving you an inheritance. Hmm, that's not bad overall energy, but let's see. Tell me more. No. Somebody's trying to come up between a wedge or you and a friend or something you want. This is what I'm feeling with the teapot, deep friendship with someone of the same sex. I was feeling this kind of energy, the wedge. So there's a third party in your life trying to stop or block you from being with someone, a friend, or something that you want. Maybe they use money. Money will be coming to you, though. Oh, Spirit says when you release the wedge with the casket energy, when you release that wedge, your money starts to flow. When you get that person out of your life, the blessings, the material wealth, all that success starts to build. You got to get rid of your roadblock, whoever that is, and you need a helping hand. So maybe your same sex friend or somebody else, I don't know, but you gotta get rid of the third party because they holding back your money. They holding back your. You're not gonna get rich with that person in your life, and it's coming to a close soon. So then maybe the blessings are on the other side. Maybe your blessings start in December or your blessings start in January in the new year. Whatever the case may be, when you identify the third party problem that you're having, and that person is removed from your life, then the money starts to rain in. That's when it's like uh buku money. You know, your blessings start to show up. And I feel like, life shifts. Things are looking different. But you're definitely climbing to the ladder towards success. That's the likely outcome. But you do have a financial pinch here. Yes. I forgot about that. Let me have to move that card so I can see. Your so that money situation you got is temporary. And when you relieve yourself of the person that is oppressing you or blocking you, not only do your friendships benefit from you walking away from that situation, but your money gets better. But if you don't, so he let's not worry about the if you don't. Just do it. That's the energy. If you gotta pack up and leave, just do it. Whatever you gotta do. You gotta change job, bad uh boss, just do it. Whoever is in your life causing your anger to be out of whack, problem, yeah, your problems could be resolved, but you gonna have to yeah, and you got spiritual guidance and protection from harm. You're just gonna have to walk away from a bad situation. And then once that ends, your money is coming, boo. Yeah, you have heartbreak over what you no longer have. So if somebody is definitely blocking you from something you love, because this spirit is giving 3 of Swords kind of energy. Oh, shoot, I just realized I gotta do something too. Yeah, you had heartache over what you no longer have. Somebody is really trying to monkey wrench things that you want in life. But Spirit said you got spiritual guidance and protection from harm. So this is like somebody throwing you the evil eye or having animosity about you. But really they're not gonna win. Whatever the case, they're not gonna win. Uh oh. Uh oh. Yeah, opportunities are waiting on you. I wasn't even gonna take that, but it fell out. And this is dark man dealing with a relationship with a man with dark complexion or hair. He got a chin strap, beard, and everything. Long hair. And that could be you or somebody else. But your relationships are holding you back financially. And you got friends that could help you and problems could be resolved, but that wedge is the only thing that's like stopping you from your coins. Yeah, caterpillar. Oh, so you're the caterpillar I've been talking about. Things will not always be this way. A change is coming. You the caterpillar over there playing with them worms. You better get out that dirt. You better get out that dirt. All right, so take it how it resonate. If it don't resonate, I get it. Thank you for coming to the channel. Thank you for your likes, your shares, your subscribes. Um, I didn't get my You welcome. Um, I didn't get my spooky stories because my peoples was busy. It was a very very busy week for a lot of people, including myself. So honestly, I didn't have time to harass them. I will come back with some more. But yeah, that's all I got to say. Black Cherry, make sure if you hear me, come back and listen to your reading. In the meantime, thank you, Freaky Che. I got the phone on the angle. Freaky J, yes, thank you. So I'll be back tomorrow. I'll be back. Yeah, I'm gonna say tomorrow. I'm gonna take it day by day, cause Lord knows stuff be happening, popping off. I ain't wanna make y'all no promises, but I'll be back. All right. Thank y'all for coming. I appreciate y'all. I'll see y'all in the next live.